Hey, this is Nikki, and I'm wanting to comment on April's last post. And I want to say, hey, April, I'm a new subscriber. So, everything, I haven't watched a lot of videos, but the ones I have, I really enjoy. And I was like, after watching the second, I was like, I gotta subscribe to this girl because, yeah, she's the deal. So, I went on subscribe. So, I'm going to finally break down and watch them over the next, week or two. Watch the past videos and catch up on some stuff that I'm behind on. But getting back to the post, the way I feel about Laura's situation is, she's young. I'm 25, so I'm still young. She's young. You have to at this point find out who you are, live your own life, because eventually, in a little bit, you will be married. You'll have kids, and after that, you don't have time to think about just yourself. So I mean, this is the time where, especially when you don't, if you don't have no kids or whatever, I wouldn't be sitting around waiting on no man. If I told him, hey, I want to settle down with you, I want to be with you, and he continue to run around the streets and he want to do him, then by all means do you too. I mean, even if I'm not saying more and find another dude to be with or nothing like that, because at this point you need to figure out what you will and will not accept, and that might not be on point. When you have time to sit back and look at the situation for yourself, you might be like, well, you know what, I don't think I want to be with him right now, because he do this and he do that, and I'm not really meshing. And that would probably take, a couple months from not being with him, from you doing your own thing, you concentrating on finding out more about yourself. And if you come back to it, and he say, well, I miss you and I want to try to make this thing work, and it's really some action put behind the words, you know, then by all means jump back into it and say, well, so let's do this. But I think at this point, you chasing behind him is not gonna make nothing, but you get a headache. You're gonna have a big headache because at this point, you're trying to make him do something he don't want to do. If you broke it down to him and you said, this is what I'm looking to do, this is where I'm at in my point of my life, this is what I want to do, and if he say, well, this ain't what I want to do, what you gonna do? Beat him over the head and make him do it? No, that ain't what you gonna do. You can't make nobody do what they don't want to do. If he ain't ready to settle down with you, why tear your hair out and kick and scream and just upset yourself over something you can't control? It's not no point to do that. So that's the biggest advice I can. I've done it before. I've tried both ways. I've tried to make the man change and be like, well, you don't want to come see me, and you don't call me, and you don't check up on me, and they don't do shit. But let a man know he can continue to do what the fuck he want to do. Honestly, that's what it do. I mean, no, knowing I got cousins and brothers and I see how they do just those stupid chicks that want to just sit there and he be with another chick 4 nights out of the week and want to come see you, and you think you're the main chick, and you wonder why he ain't call you because you sitting around waiting on this dummy and he don't even want you. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna put myself in a predicament. You do you. I'm gonna do me. At the very least, if I decide during this little wait period, if I meet somebody else that's more, whose goals are more along the line with mine and what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to accomplish, and you come along and you finally figure out, okay, you want to try to make a change. If I find that person is doing something, would you stop and go back? Or no, you would keep going on with the person that's more on your path of what you're trying to do. So don't sit there and wait on him. You know, I tell him, if you don't think he understood the first time, and honestly, I wouldn't, because if you done broke it down to him, he heard the first time. You just didn't care. But if you feel like, he's warranted enough to where you want to go to him and you want to say, have a sit down again with him, let him know, hey, I want to do this. You keep running the streets and whatever, and it ain't missing what I'm trying to do right now at the moment. And the action don't change. Do you? You know, I would just be like and let him know, hey, if I'm feeling like you don't care about what I'm asking from you, and you don't change what you're doing, then I'm going to bounce. I ain't gonna let you know, cause I ain't let you know right now. If we not mentioning, I feel like it's not going nowhere, and I'm still sitting here waiting on you to figure out what you want to do. I'm gonna bounce. It's not gonna be no words, ain't no discussion, cause I don't want you to try to talk me back out of what I'm trying to do, what I already told you I'm gonna do. Cause actions speak louder than words, baby. And until you stop waiting on that man, and you stop calling him, and he figure out that you done moved on and you doing you, and that's the big test right there. If you go on and you do what you do, and you keep doing what you're doing, yeah, after a little bit, the man gonna look up and he be like, well, where'd she go? Well, Keisha or Laura or whatever ain't called me. Let me call the chick, see what she doing. Cause she ain't called me. Yeah, any person that's been about with a person, they gonna look up after about a week or two and notice you ain't called them, or you ain't did this, or you ain't did that, or you ain't called as frequently as you did, and they gonna call. But if you continue to do you after about that 34 week, if he stop calling, boo, that sends a red flag message that he wasn't feeling you like he was. But if after about that third, fourth week, he's still calling you, still wondering about what you doing, where you at, let me spend some time with you, because I ain't seen you. Stick to your guns. Wait till after about that second week. If he's still calling you at that second week, trying to figure out what you doing and where you doing after you doing you, and I wouldn't even make it like, don't even make it like it's a game. Don't not answer your phone. Answer his phone calls if he call. Make it short and sweet. Get his ass off the phone. Cause you got things to do. That should be your whole thing. If you doing you got things to do. If you ain't trying to do something that I'm trying to do, it's time to bounce. I got to do me. All right, you ain't trying to come see me, or you ain't trying to do nothing. Okay, time to get off the phone. Bye. Click. Let it go and do you. If after a while, if after a month, he trying to get into it and he trying to talk to you a little bit more and trying to come see you on, he doing some out in the ordinary, he might be feeling you, but you done made a believer out of him. But if he calling the same, or he trying to spend as much time with you as he been doing, and he ain't trying to change nothing, really run, because he ain't feel, either he ain't feeling you, or he doing something else that's more important. Either way, you need to be about this situation and doing you for real. But at this point, I mean, that's all I want to say. Take your time out, do you. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about what he was doing. Do you. Figure out you, have fun, enjoy your life, make sure you happy. As long as you happy, you doing it, you doing good. And you too young to be worried about what the hell he doing. He ain't worried about you for damn sure when he out doing what he doing, because he would know that you upset about the shit. So let him do what he do, you do what you do, and you be happy, because he'll be all right. He'll be all right. So all right, hopefully that answered a little something. That's my input on it. I'm gonna end the video because it's too damn long. All right. Bye.